Here we are. Bob, how's it going? I'm
Good,
Grant.
good. How are you?
Good, doing real nice.
Good. Nice to meet with you.
It's a beautiful day.
It is nice. Yep, warming up.
hmm
Yeah,
Well, cool. It's nice to finally be able to sit down and talk.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. Do you have any questions to start this off, or?
Um, no, not really. I just
Okay.
kind of wanted to see what you have to say.
Yeah. Awesome. So I'm here with Get Fit Not Fat.
Awesome.
Not Get Fat Not Fit. Let's not get those two mixed up. But simply, we offer, as you know, a lot of coaching and a lot of personal training.
Okay.
And I understand at your gym, I read your email. I've actually looked you guys up online.
Awesome.
I see a lot of you are just like an open gym. People come, work out, go kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. And how many locations do you guys have right now?
We just have the one right now.
Just the one.
Yep. Yeah, we've been here for about 5 years, so pretty
Okay.
new still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever tried having personal trainers or having life coaches?
Yeah,
Let's
we've
say
done.
health coach, not life coach.
Yeah, we've done some personal trainers in the past. Not something we're currently doing right now. We've kind of explored it with our business model in the past, but not something we're currently doing.
Okay. And what has brought interest from us then? What can we do for you?
Honestly, I mean, the big thing really is, overall, I mean, our fitness center, we're more just focused on just kind of an open gym, really. I mean, we haven't really focused so much on, um, offering as many, I guess, amenities or options as kind of the bigger gyms, but we've seen customers seem to really like just kind of the free weights and just kind of have it be a simple layout there. So, I mean, our big issue, I guess, maybe would just be, I don't know, just keeping our customers in-house more and more. We've
Okay.
just kind of slowly seen some people have left a little bit, so
Okay.
just trying to look to rectify that.
Yeah, awesome. That makes sense, especially with the way gyms are kind of innovating these days. Back in my day, of course, I was never into the whole coaching thing or the whole count your calories. I just kind of went, worked out before my job at 8, and
Yeah,
took a shower and got out. And
right.
it seems like these days a lot of people aren't very accountable.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like, I don't know if it's the way their parents raised them. I don't know what. We don't have to get into those details. But it seems like people without that little extra push aren't going the traditional gym like they used to. And how have your guys' reviews been from the people that have left to people that stay?
To be quite honest, I'm not 100% sure. Really, we haven't really. I don't think we really have anything set up right now to really, I guess, check those reviews. That's something that we've talked about doing, of looking to kind of maybe reach out to people who are currently here and have left, but I guess I'm not sure.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no worries. A lot of our work or a lot of stuff we get done is actually through online. As funny as that sounds, if you think of a personal trainer, you kind of think of someone coming, sitting down with you and pushing you. A lot of times we do stuff in-house and through webcam. And actually or you reaching out to us and maybe potentially being able to come and enter your gym and work with people inside there would actually be quite interesting to us.
Yeah. Yeah, possibly. I mean, that's definitely something we can look at. I mean, we'll just have to, I guess, kind of look at our finances, look at our business model and stuff, and I guess kind of, I don't know, see if it works out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Should we transition?
Sweet, sure.
Awesome.
Sweet. So I'll be the sales rep for Salesforce.
Salesforce.
Yep.
Okay.
And so you're the owner of Apex.
Yes, I am.
Which is a pest control company.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having us today.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I
It's good to
appreciate
sit down.
it. Yeah, I'm sure you're really busy, especially springtime coming up.
Oh yeah,
So you're the actual owner of Apex then, right?
that is correct.
Awesome. When did you start the company?
I started the company. What is it? 2019.
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing about 9 years ago.
Oh wow, that's awesome. So what got you started with this then?
I heard about the industry. Didn't really know if it was real or not. I always thought
Yeah.
it was kind of sounds weird, like the
Yeah.
idea of knocking people's doors, and just saw an opening in the market once I started, and I was working for a company, and I realized, why work for someone when you can work for yourself?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that. That's awesome. Have you owned any other businesses in the past?
No.
Or is this kind of your first one?
Yeah, my first one.
That's awesome. It's been successful from what I can see.
Yeah,
That's really,
yeah.
really cool.
I mean, we got lucky.
Yeah,
You know.
that's awesome. And so, I mean, you guys are based in Logan. So, I mean, have you guys always lived in Utah then?
Yeah, I've always lived in Utah. I mean, I was out of the country for a few years on one of the missionary trips you hear about every once in a while.
Cool. Awesome. Where'd you go?
I was in South America.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That must have been a cool experience. Have you
Yeah.
gone back at all?
I have not, but I need to for sure. It's actually me and my wife are planning on going next after the summer, so in September.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've never been in South America. I've wanted to, but I
Mm-hmm.
think I've only been out of the country really like once. I've been in Canada, but I mean,
Oh, okay.
that's
They're pretty foreign.
yeah, I guess in a sense. I mean, but I think the furthest I've gone, we've gone over to the UK before. I was there for about a month once, so it was pretty fun.
Mm.
But that's awesome. That's super awesome that your guys' company has been so successful, allowing you and your family to travel and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess ultimately right now with your current business model, how are you analyzing customer satisfaction, customer complaints, different things like that?
Yeah. So you understand a little more. I'll go a little more in depth too. We've been doing everything on Google Share,
Okay.
which can be kind of messy.
Yeah.
We've tried a couple other apps here and there. I've had a couple sales guys come through, but they didn't always follow up on their word.
Mm-hmm.
And so I will admit it's been a little messy recently.
Okay.
Especially since we've expanded so much.
Yeah.
When we were smaller, it was easy.
Yeah.
Excel sheets, share them, Google Docs.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we're expanding so much, it's a little harder to micromanage and to make sure accounts are getting done, people are getting paid what they need to, people are happy with their sprayings. It's been a little messy. I won't lie.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you explaining that. And so
Yeah.
maybe digging into that a little bit. So you said, it was easy when you guys were smaller. So now that you guys have been expanding, how many people are currently using this technology in your workforce?
Yeah. So we have for our 650 reps. We have all of them kind of doing their own personal stuff.
Okay.
But on top of that, the thousands of accounts we do
Mm-hmm.
is we keep on different docs that are
Oh wow.
trying to manage when they get sprayed. We do everything quarterly.
Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Kind of checks and balances.
Yeah. Well, luckily things have been working out. I mean, to an extent so far. I mean,
To an extent.
I guess if you don't mind me asking, then how much do you feel like you've been losing business because of your technology you've been using? Maybe lack of either accountability or lack of, I guess, control over the system.
Yeah, I think not only losing business, but even losing future opportunities
Okay.
for future growth as well.
How have you guys currently been tracking that kind of opportunity cost then, I guess?
We haven't.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just kind of out in the open then ultimately.
It is, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that can be a problem. That can be really
Oh,
huge
yeah.
then. I guess currently, how much time do you feel like is being, I know it's hard to get a specific number, but how much time do you think is being wasted trying to analyze and organize and compute, kind of raw data concerning your company?
Definitely more than it should be.
Okay.
We've been talking a lot actually about finding some type of system, some type of application or database in which we can just keep a checks and balances.
Mhm.
So then instead of putting our energy into this, we can actually put our energy into growing,
Okay.
into finding, into the
Yeah.
sales force.
Yeah, absolutely. And how often do you think then, I mean, the system you're using, does it ever crash on you? Is it failing? I mean, I guess I just want to make sure I'm understanding the root concern of it. Is it just the lack of personalization or customization, the lack of it working for your current business model and size?
Yeah, it's definitely been the lack of customization.
Okay,
Absolutely.
okay.
I mean, an Excel sheet's amazing, but at the same time, if you delete something on accident, sometimes it's hard to pull back. Definitely, we don't necessarily have a cloud either.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, and that's frustrating. I mean, I definitely understand, especially where a business is growing, and I'm not 100% sure where your guys' business model is. I could understand that concern where maybe you are looking to branch out maybe to further states, different locations, maybe have, kind of, I guess, separate headquarters located in other places. It can be hard to kind of connect all in one place and have that effectively work for you. I can see that be very, very frustrating. And ultimately then, I mean, are you guys, when you're using this software, is it, again, you've already explained it's not working for you right now in the current Salesforce, but I mean, is it crashing on you ever? Are your servers having a hard time actually analyzing the data, or is it just simply taking a long time too?
Yeah, it's not necessarily crashing. It's necessarily more of not having the proper programming the proper thing to analyze the data. It's more been, hey, we got this account. Well, let's keep checking on it. Are they still paying, etc., etc. Instead of us actually, I feel like you're talking about where we want to go.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
And I understand you guys have, applications you run, programs, a database.
Mm-hmm.
Is this something would my business or what I've told you so far? Was this something we could fit in with what you do?
I definitely believe so. Absolutely. One other final question though, before we kind of get into the business specifics. What are you guys specifically looking to analyze then with your company? I know we've kind of touched on that a little bit in the sense of, like you already touched, like payments, has a job been completed, but what are the Salesforce, reps kind of using the software for? Is it just, managing the accounts, but and also looking to determine customer satisfaction, or I guess kind of, I just want to understand what all you want to use it for.
Yeah, so typically you have a sales rep that works for us, and they set up accounts, and we want an easy way of them to check on their accounts and check the progress, and as well check on their paychecks.
Gotcha.
And keeping these guys motivated.
Yeah.
It's easy, but often if money gets in the way or if there's an issue, it can definitely demotivate them.
Okay, so it's not only a software to check on your customers, it's a software to keep your sales rep, I guess, motivated, keeping them in line, kind of as a, checks and balances to see this is the accounts I manage, this is where I could potentially even go as well.
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
Spot on.
Awesome. Well, before we move on, are there any other questions that I can answer for you right now, though? I know I've asked you quite a few, though.
Yeah, you have, but it's been great.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have. More so, how have you guys helped other sales companies?
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
mine and through or your how more than anything.
The big thing for us, honestly, is we want to check to make sure that we are a good fit for other companies. We don't think it's very effective to try to push ourselves on other people if it's not going to be a good fit. We see ourselves as a very ethical, moral company, and so we want to make sure that if we are the best fit, we're going to prove that. But if we're not going to give someone a technology or service that's going to ultimately impede your progress or hinder your growth in the next 1, 5, or 10 years even. So ultimately, we like to, kind of work to ensure that we're going to work well together, and that's why we like to understand your business model. Obviously, it's not like we're wanting to dig through every little piece of data and take all of your company information, but we want to make sure that we can be able to customize it to what you guys need.
Awesome.
So,
cool.
Perfect. Thank you.
Type my password real quick.